There is no reason for DeJounte Murray to be behind this Raptors player other than laziness. Just sprint back. Look what DeJounte Murray is doing. Lightly walking back. So now this Raptors player is behind everyone, draws help at the rim, and now it's going to lead to an easy Raptors dunk. Don't lean towards the screen, John Collins. Look at this right here. Watch him lean towards this screen that way. So now Pascal Siakam's going to refuse it, get right into the lane, and it's an easy two. And for John Collins, you can't get back to the middle of nowhere. Get to a body and guard. But you're getting to the middle of nowhere, so now you're not ready to guard, and OG Anunoby's going to hit a three. Come on, where are you getting beat right here? So you're guarding Anunoby. Stop. You should be up right now and angling Anunoby this way, right where there's a help defender. Instead, you're going to get beat away from any help, and it's just a step-back three. This is a deplorable gamble by Trae Young. Look at this. Trae Young, please just stay home, okay? You make this pointless gamble that you have no chance of, and now the Hawks' defense is in scramble mode, and it leads to a wide-open three. What? This is clearly a miscommunication. Where's your attention to detail? If you're switching this dribble handoff, you got to communicate it, and then you got to listen. So this player goes here, and this player goes here. There's no communication because two people just went towards this player. Nobody goes here, and it's a wide open three. What is this big for the Hawks doing? There is no screen set. This player's doing fine one-on-one. Why are you not staying with this big Pascal Siakam who's slipping the screen? Look at this. What just happened here? How did two people end up guarding the ball? So, of course, Siakam's wide open for a layup. Edging a ball screen, you cannot go underneath the screener. Right now, you got to get up and over the top of the screener, okay? Because, look, Trae Young does a nice job cutting this player's dribble off. So you should be up here right now ready to guard. You have backside help right here for this player right here. But because you went under the screener, okay, see, under the screener, you're not ready to guard Siakam. So now Siakam's just going to blow right by you, and it's an easy two. If you're icing a ball screen like the Hawks are doing here, okay, this is icing a ball screen. Stop. You need backside help. This player's got to step up in backside help on this pick and pop. Okay, then this player rotates here, this player rotates here, and this player ultimately rotates over here. You cannot ask either of these two players to ice the ball, okay, and then recover back to the man who's popping off this screen. Wide open three. Stop giving up open jumpers for no reason. Get up and hedge this ball screen, push this guard out this way, okay? Backside help is literally standing and waiting right here on this player's roll. But nah, let's just give Malachi Flynn an open jumper for fun. You just can't lose sight of your man here. What is this player for the Hawks doing? Stop. You're guarding right here. You have to stay underneath this man right here. This big's recovering back to his man off this ball screen. Stay underneath. How are you about to lose sight on your man like this? I mean, what? You switch this ball screen, you've got to get underneath the screener, okay? When you switch over the top of the screener like that, this happens. You got to slide with Pascal Siakam. This is perfect. See, your arms are out. You're not gambling. You're just sliding with them. Here's where you fall into trouble. Stop. See right there? Look where your hands are now. Now you're gambling. And now Pascal Siakam's going to take advantage of that, hit a step-back jumper. You got to help Trae Young on this ball screen a little bit, okay? Like, it's not much of a ball screen, but it's enough of one. Get up and hedge and push this guard this way. Again, there's no place for this big to roll with this backside defender right here. But look at this. You're putting Trae Young in a position he's never able to guard one-on-one because his feet are never set. So now it's just going to lead to an easy two. Can't get back to the middle of nowhere in transition. This is the middle of nowhere. Get to a body. Why are you standing in no man's land? So now you give up a three. And if you're Trae Young in transition, you just got to get to a body. Here's an open body. This player's guarding this player's guarding this player. Where are you going? So, yeah, now this player's wide open for three. Can't backpedal here in transition. Stop. You got to play up. Look at this. There's nothing for this player to do other than help you, okay? But instead, you backpedal and sag and give up an open three. Trae Young, you cannot lean towards the screen right here. Look at this. Look at Trae Young leaning towards the screen. So now this player is just going to refuse it, go the other way. Now he's got you on his back. Now it's snake dribble, easy little floater. This is bad one-on-one defense, okay? Scotty Barnes, as long as he's staying put, you just need to stay put. All of this eye candy with him going between his legs means nothing. Look at this. But you're moving. See, every time he puts the ball between his legs, you're moving. Just relax. He hasn't moved anywhere. But instead you get blown by for an easy two. How is Trae Young falling asleep on his man? Look at him right here. Fine. How do you lose sight of you? Look, unbelievable. You're here, your man's here. So now he's just going to be able to get it, rip and go right into the lane, blow right by you for an easy two. What is Clint Capella doing here? This player's guarding fine one-on-one. Why are you standing in the paint? Your man is going out to the corner. Go with him, okay? There's no reason to be in help, but you're just in the paint for no reason, and you give up an open three. Okay, this is ridiculous. So Pascal Siakam sets a down screen. This player's just going to go under, okay? That's fine. Stop. But you need to get up and guard Pascal Siakam now. What is this separation? So now the Raptors are going to set a second down screen, and because you're so out of place guarding Siakam here, there's so much space between you and Siakam. Now it's going to force a late switch and a Siakam three. What on God's green earth is this Hawks player doing? You are leveled to your man right now. I mean, I guess you're gambling here, which is just an atrocious gamble. So now you're here and your man's here. I mean, of course it's an open corner three from there. Have your feet set defensively. Take a look at this Hawks player. This little jump up is going to kill you. Look at this right there. That little jump up one more time. There. That's when Pascal Siakam blows by you, collapses the defense, wide open three. Again, you run this kind of ball screen defense, you've got to have backside help. So screen gets set. This player needs to move up and backside help. This player can occupy these Raptors players 2 passes away. If you run this kind of ball screen defense without any backside help, now you give the Raptors numbers, and it's going to be an and one. Not switch ball screens over the top. You've got to get underneath the screener if you're switching. When you switch over the top, look, now that draws this defender, which means that this defender has to take this player's defender, and now there's nobody to guard this Raptors player right here, who is going to eventually be wide open to just rip and go right into the lane for a layup. Can't just give this guard open looks. Stop, stop, stop. Please hedge, okay? Push this guard out. Backside defender right here. If this player wants to throw a skip pass, there's plenty of airtime on that pass for me to recover. Instead, you're just giving up this guard an open jumper for no reason. How many times is this going to happen? You are switching a ball screen over the top. Get underneath the screener. When you switch over the top, this happens. Just nothing else to say. This is clearly a botch switch. This is what happens when you don't have attention to detail and you don't communicate. So this player is clearly switching onto the screener. So where's your communication? Where's your attention to detail? This player needs to switch onto the ball handler. Obviously, nope. We get 2 people going to the screener, nobody going to the ball handler, wide open three. All right, I mean, this is great defense right here. See how we can see your hands? You're sliding with this player. Here's where we lose you. Stop. See how you're not showing your hands anymore? So now that's going to allow this player to go behind his back and an easy jumper. And this is, again, terrible one-on-one defense. This player's got to get ready to guard and be in a defensive stance. Look at this player. Look at the separation. You're not ready to guard. So look what happens. Now you got to take a step up. Look at him take a step up with his feet. So that allows this Raptors player to blow by him, draw help, easy layup. Stop gambling. Look at this. This is perfect. You're showing your hands. You're sliding with Malachi Flynn. Look at when you gamble right there. That's all he needs to cross you over, get right to the rim for a layup. Can't sag off this Raptors guard. Look at this. This Hawks player is begging to help you. So please get up and force him into this help. Okay? Sagging off this guard does nothing other than give up open jumpers. There's no need to switch this dribble handoff. Stop. All this player here needs to do, okay, is take a step back and let this player through and he's ready to guard. Instead, you switch. It's a terrible switch because, look, you're not level to the screener, to the man giving the handoff, so you're not ready to guard. So now this player's just going to blow right past you, right to the rim for 2. What's this player for Atlanta doing? Please sprint back to be underneath this ball handler right here. What is this, like, half jogging, give him the lane? So now, look, that collapses the Hawks defense, and it leads to a wide open 3. Terrible one-on-one defense. This is great. See how I can see your hands? Look when you get killed. Look at you. Look at how you're gambling right there, not showing your hands. So now this player blows right by you into the lane for a layup.